Welcome back, y'all. We are here in Texas, in Austin. Actually, we're in Dale, Texas, at the Austin location of IAA, where we've been allowed to come out here and do some videos. And I am actually just walking to where the RVs are because I'm very interested in getting a fifth wheel, and I want to see if they have anything out here that might be of interest to me. But we will go over a few just so that, you know, maybe you're looking for something that's in pretty good shape that you can pick up at auction for a third of the price. Whoa, that truck was stripped. Maybe we'll come back and see that Dodge. It has no engine or transmission or exhaust. Yeah, somebody took care of that one. All right, we're just going to stand out of the way because they are moving some vehicles today. And we're getting really close to where the RVs are. And you know what? I went online to look, and I swear I would say they have a whole lot more here than what I saw online. I could be wrong. But while I'm going over there, let me say thank you very much to the fine folks in the office who were very pleasant to meet this morning. Just, it makes your day, you know, you meet somebody really nice and laughing and energetic and puts you in the right mood for doing what we do here. And thank you very much to the corporate office for allowing me to come out here. I do appreciate it. I hope to be doing a good job for you guys. It's windy right now. It is sprinkling rain, but it's not enough rain to keep me from doing this. So, all right, they pretty much told me that there was a bunch of cars out here on hold at the far end. And I'm thinking this might be the far end that he was talking about. Wow. That one got squished. All right, well, I don't know if this Jayco is in the area where he said that these vehicles are on hold, but let's take a look. Let's take a look. This is a J-Flight 364BH. Lost type is other. I would say it's suffered some hail damage on the front. I could be wrong. That might just be rock chips from being towed. Don't know. So far so good. I mean, it looks pretty decent on the outside. It's got a nice big awning. No significant damage on the sides other than the hail, and I'm going to say that's hail, and I'm going to say that it's fairly significant. But you know what? It wouldn't keep me from buying it to use. You know, it's not exactly what I'm looking for, but if I were looking for a pull behind and it was on sale at the auction because of that hail damage, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Have you guys priced RVs lately? Oh my goodness. This is a 2019, 4 years old, probably 3 years in ownership, I'm just guessing, and probably used a very little bit. Just guessing. Just guessing. Let me put my stuff down here, because if I open the door, I want to be able to close it quickly. If it's like going into somebody's house, you know. You go into somebody's house and they haven't been home for a while and they've left something on the stove to cook, and you know what I'm talking about, right? Okay. I smell wood, and I'm talking about the tree type. So you've got some plywood back there because that's where the bed is. You know what? This truly was probably just a hail damaged vehicle. It doesn't say that on there. Let's step up inside and see. You know, this is a nice little trailer. So this is where your, I'm going to say full-size bed would go. Could be queen, I doubt it though. That's probably a full-size bed space with cabinetry up there. And 3-burner. You know, this thing's pretty clean on the inside. It really is. And then you've got a couple more bunks over here. Yeah. And a little sink there. And a refrigerator. Do we dare? Do we dare? You know what? It's clean. So if I were looking for a pull behind, I would absolutely look at this. Not the floor plan for me. It's just me and the wife, and we don't need to sleep 5 or 6. Bathroom doesn't even smell. So the tanks were probably emptied. It was probably parked at the guy's house or the gal's house, and the hail hit it, and here it sits. So if you don't care about a couple dings and dents on the side, I bet you get this thing for 1/3 or less of what it would go for at the dealership. All right, make sure that's closed, and we will walk on down the road and find the next one. Wildwood, that's a good brand. Forest River by Wildwood, a 2014 model. It's got a little bit of damage right here. I'm honestly, at this point in my life, if I buy one, it's going to be the last one, and I don't want a stick and tin. I'd rather have the gel coat sides, the fiberglass sides, the aluminum construction, and Northwood makes a few really nice ones. And that's what I'm looking at, but I was looking at the prices, and so it's kind of cost prohibitive right now for me. So, wow. Okay, so this might just be the bedroom escape door. Probably so. You've got a toilet there and the bedroom. Let's go to the other door and see if that's open so we can see inside. Some of these have very cool layouts, floor plans. This is the 252 RLXL. You should be able to just, is it press down or lift up? Lift up. Okay, we'll put it around that side. Okay, and this door's locked. That's all right. You can probably get through by walking through there. And that's what we'll do. Let's take a look. Because you probably have the bathroom that is, what do they call it? Jack and Jill? Yeah. Yeah, doesn't smell. Doesn't smell. You've got a decent sized walk-in shower here. All right. This is going to be your dinette, which will probably break down into a bed. You've got a slide out, which brings all this out to give you more room. A 3-burner stove, which hardly looks used. A tiny little microwave. Sinks. Seating area back here. Those will spread out once the slide out goes out. I'm going to say this did not get used very much. We're going to be daring. Wow. Okay, 2 for 2. Clean. Doesn't smell at all. No rotting food in there. Excellent. Nice cabinetry. And the overhead cabinetry opens out rather than up. If you don't have the soft close doors on the overhead cabinetry, try getting something out of there with having to use two hands. Huh, crazy. All right, this is actually very nice. So if you're interested in an RV, a pull behind, I can say you can come out to IAA and find something pretty nice. So far, the ones I've seen are for maybe a couple with a kid or two. Yeah. What I'm looking for is a single queen bed on a fifth wheel. That's all I need. And I may end up with a toy hauler in case we decide to get a little side-by-side to put in there, and wherever we're going we can roll around in the side-by-side. Who knows? Whoa, this is not a carnage video, but look, well, there's a burn. I just bought a Super Duty. Huh. Well, there you go. These engines get hot, or a wire arcs, a fuel line leaks, and this is what happens. I'm not saying that's what happened here. I'm just saying those kind of things can cause that to happen. The sleeper's all gone. 6-liter Power Stroke. I'm gonna just guess where the fire started, which would be right in here somewhere. What a shame. What a shame. Nice truck. All right, let's wander around and see if we can see any more fifth wheels, or any fifth wheels. We haven't seen a fifth wheel yet. Oh goodness, here's one. A 2020 Grand Design Reflection. This would be something like what I would be looking for, but unfortunately it doesn't quite have the floor plan I'm looking for. Huh. Well, you can see there was aluminum construction on the walls, which had wood on the inside for fastening things to. Man. Interesting about looking at stuff like this is you can see what the construction was, and this was a well-constructed trailer. It's a shame that it's in this condition. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. Oh, a cargo trailer. I know somebody who's looking for a cargo trailer. Huh. Doesn't have to be a new one either. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can find a fifth wheel. Ooh, look at that boat. Wow. Oh, this poor dude here. 2007 Weekend Warrior. I don't know if mine was 2007 or a little bit earlier. I had a Weekend Warrior because we used to go out to the sand dunes in California and ride our ATVs. And yes, this one is a toy hauler as well. It's suffered some damage, unfortunately. Weekend Warrior, if I remember correctly, Weekend Warrior went out of business because somebody sued them over their axles not quite carrying the weight that they were advertising they'd carry. Now that, I don't think they made their own axles, but they, you know, rather than, it was a very good product. I'm going to say it was a very good product. And rather than them, I don't know what kind of business decision it was to make to go out of business, but that's what it was. And it was a shame because they actually had a very nice product. Anyway, well, that looks like a fifth wheel, but again, that's not the floor plan I'm looking for. We've already seen a couple in depth that look real nice. So let's see if we can just wander through here and maybe find a fifth wheel in good shape. Because I'm not afraid of putting a little work into it, you know? Not afraid of putting a little work into it at all. I think I see one down there in Montana. We'll have to do another video on just RVs, because there's a bunch. I'm kind of surprised, actually. Oh, that Puma looks nice. It looks like a fairly new one. That Montana is an older model. Yeah, I'm looking for something about 3 to 5 years old, fifth wheel version. That was the whole reason for buying the Super Duty, is to tow something like this around. Now, is it looking dirty just because of that dirty rain we had? Or, yeah, it's got, oh, it's a burn on the inside. Okay, well, we're not even going to traipse through there. That's an interior burn. Lots of pull behinds. There's another fifth wheel, Sandpiper. That's a big one though. I bet that's a 34 footer. Sandpiper. Let's see what it says. This is a 2020 Ford Sandpiper. Water loss. I wonder if that means a pipe broke on the inside. And that caused it to be totaled. And I wonder if we open the door, we're gonna, yeah, you know what, water loss with the slide outs, that might not be a good combination. Somebody just picked themselves up a new rig. Tow truck hauling out a semi truck. Interesting. All right, the door is actually flying wide open, and I wonder if they've done that just simply to help air it out. But we can poke our heads in. Bunch of clothes out here. I mean, how much water damage? Yeah, it smells a bit musty. I don't think I want to wander in there. Looks like you probably can't get through because of the slide out. Because the slide out is slid in, as you can see. Might be able to squeeze through, but no. And looking online, I think that was it as far as the fifth wheels, but I did not see a lot of these other rigs here either online. So wow, I did see this one online, but it didn't look as bad online as it does in person. Wow. Interesting. It's a pretty semi. Anyway, let's go along the same route we were taking before so we don't miss any. Let's see if we can get... That's a cool little boat. Got a little damage on the side. It's a Tracker, 2017. I don't see any holes in the bottom. It looks like somebody maybe tagged it on the side there into something. Shoot, take a hammer, pound that out, just put a little spray paint on there, you're good to go. You can get that real cheap. Fire truck. Oh, a fire truck got rear-ended. Now, how the heck do you run into the back of a fire truck? Come on now. Somebody wasn't paying attention. I'm not going to go over there where they're working. We'll come on down this side because I see a fifth wheel sitting over here. And the fact of the matter is it's not up on its jacks, so that might not be a good sign. Oh, and another on another. Yeah, these weren't, maybe I didn't look well enough, but this is an Alpine. I'm wondering if it's, okay, this says keys in office. 2011 Keystone. A little older than what I'm looking for, and a little bit bigger, I think. This one, again, this one's pretty darn big. Yeah, it's really too much for me. I mean, to tow comfortably, something like that, you're probably going to want a 1 ton. This one, yeah, this one's a bit bigger too. Let's see, I'm going to guess it's 32 feet, 33 maybe. Let's see if it says on here. Enclosed underbelly, 30 BTU furnace, 350 FW BHS. So I'm going to say that that means it's a 35 footer. That's just too much. Too much for me. Okay. This one I did see online. I don't remember. I think it was collision damage, and yes, indeed, it's had some collision damage. Well, let's finish out this video by taking a look inside this one, if we can. Let's see what we got here. Okay, not too bad. Doesn't smell too bad. Darn, it's got a huge slide out that you can't get through, and I'm not going to try and push it and get in there because you don't want to be standing on that little bit that's raised up there on the near the floor, because you can break stuff, and I don't want to break stuff. You got a bunk up top, bedroom and bathroom over here. Well, you know what, it doesn't smell bad. And I figure if it doesn't smell bad, it's probably been well taken care of until the end. So, on that note, we'll end this video, start up a new one. I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks again to the folks here at the Austin location in Dale, Texas, for allowing me to be out here. I do appreciate it very much. And we will see you again real soon on the next one.